Hi YouTube, I was walking along doing a bit of a nature walk the other day, and instead of finding any animals and things, I actually found a mortar bomb. World War II mortar bomb. So if you come and have a look. When I first saw this thing I didn't know what it was at all, but I looked at it very carefully before touching it, and I looked down the end here and you can see that it's completely hollow inside, so I realised at that point that it didn't pose any threat to me. But I had no idea that it was a mortar bomb at the time. I just thought it looked military, but until I got home and did some research I didn't know it was a mortar bomb. So what I've been doing, I've been trying to clean it up a bit, and you've got these holes. Look, there's 3 holes on each kind of section. If you look at it from the end you can see it's got 6 fins on it, and yeah, in each of these holes I've been just getting a pair of tweezers like this and just pulling, and you can see that I'm pulling out material in here which looks a bit like sort of fibres, so it's sort of fluff or something. It's maybe just wadding, but I'm basically trying to pull all of that out because I quite like the idea of being able to see through all of the holes. You can see a bit of light coming through already, but I like the idea of being able to see right through. Also inside here I've noticed there's like a little metal cylinder. It's probably about 1.5 centimetres long, something like that, and it seems to move freely up and down inside here. So once I've removed all this fluff and stuff, I do like the idea that you'll just have this little metal cylinder that you can tip backwards and forwards. So after a bit of research I've realised that this type is called a 2-inch mortar bomb. So that refers to this distance across here, this width, 2 inches. There did used to be a 3-inch mortar bomb as well, but with this 2-inch one, this cylinder part, if it was all still intact, would have been quite a bit longer. It would have come to probably about here, I guess. And obviously this is the part that does all the damage. And I did a bit of research, and there's a guy who was looking, he is actually like a soldier, and he was looking for kind of trenches and things, and he said in all of his years looking for trenches and trying to find sort of archaeology, he's only ever found a couple of these, and one of the ones that he found, this part was still intact, and he dialed 999, called the police, and they cornered off a whole kind of section and called in a bomb squad and disposed of it. And they actually told him that he'd done exactly the right thing. So if you are ever walking on a bit of heathland and you see one of these with the cylinder still intact, you're supposed to call 999 and they'll get a bomb squad in and dispose of it, because if that cylinder bit is still intact it could still be exploding. So yeah, wouldn't be good. And also if this fin part isn't on there still, and again you just find that whole cylinder bit, dial 999. And yeah, the police said that is exactly the right thing to do, because just to be on the safe side, you don't want anybody to pick one of these up and it explode. It wouldn't be good. I'd imagine it's basically like similar to a hand grenade, if not worse if the whole cylinder is intact, because it's quite a lot of potential explosives in there still. Okay, so I thought I'd show you this because it's quite an interesting thing to come across really, and now I've cleaned it up a bit and you can see what it is, and I'll carry on cleaning it a little bit more, and then it'll just go in one of my archaeology cabinets with things that I found with my metal detector. Incidentally, I didn't have my metal detector with me this time. This was just like laying on the surface. It looked like maybe like an animal had dug it up or something. It was just lying there. So it is amazing to think that you can just be walking along and just come across something like this, just almost sort of like just dug up for you and just lying on the surface. But it did make me slightly wary as somebody who is a metal detectorist, that if I am out with my metal detector, I'm digging up all kinds of things, and it does make you wonder what is still under the ground. And hopefully these are as rare as what I read on the internet, because this is not something I want to be digging up a whole one of anytime soon. Cool. Thanks for watching, and check out my other kind of archaeology videos that I've done. I've done quite a lot of things on fossils and minerals and that kind of thing, and just other bits and bobs that I find when I'm out walking. And also, what I was trying to do on this walk was like a nature video, recording wildlife like reptiles and amphibians and things that I found, but like I said, I didn't find any this time. But if that's something you're into, check out my other videos to see some native wildlife as well. Cool, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.